Before we get into this show and tell, I got a question for you guys, a little trivia. Leave it in the comment section below. What year was the 300 Blackout developed, and what was the intent of the 300 Blackout? There's a couple basic requirements. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say about that. Leave it in the comment section below. I'll leave you guys an emoji if you get it right. Just to give you guys a heads up, I have a parts list for the build in this video. I left a QR code for you guys on the screen, so go ahead and take your phone out and scan that. It'll take you to my website. It shows you everything that I've got put into this. Otherwise, check the pinned comment in the description below. This is the Cox Arms 300 Blackout Stalker. This is a 10.5-inch 300 Blackout pistol. Yeah, it's been running for me excellent for the past few years that I've had it. We've gotten coyotes. We have black bear. We also have some livestock that, you know, I want to be ready for to defend. And not to mention, there's also possibly some two-legged predators that we want to be able to fend against also. Let me explain what I got here. So this is the Cox Arms USA Stalker. Like I said, it's a 300 Blackout pistol. It's got a 10.5-inch threaded barrel, and then we have a brace over here. And this is the tail hook brace. Probably one of the best buffer tube style braces on the market. Absolutely love these guys. But I've done a couple little modifications to this, not many, but enough to really make it fit the purpose that I want it for. 300 Blackout likes that shorter barrel. It just performs well. This is a 1-in-7 twist barrel. Now my absolute favorite ammunition I've been using for this guy, it's quiet, it performs, and it's consistent, is this stuff right here. This is the Ammo Inc. 300 Blackout. It's 220 grain. And it's not super expensive. It's 22 bucks for the box, so a little over $1 around, $1 and some change. The one thing I had to do was change it out to a standard buffer to really run those subsonics reliably instead of that heavier buffer. This does have an adjustable gas block on it as well, so I have that thing pretty much opened up all the way. It does have the upgraded Springco buffer spring inside it. It's a very quiet rifle. On the shush tube side right here, this is the Rex Silentium MG7. It's a 30 cal 308 suppressor, and then right here, this is the Chemo adapter. Now on the tip, we got a dead air muzzle brake. Really, I have this so I can easily put the suppressor back on it. These are the Elfman SOCOM field adjustable triggers. Simply enough, you break your AR down, the little screw right on top of your trigger pack. You can adjust that screw and you can change the weight of your trigger. Every click is a ½ pound. So it goes all the way down from a 3-pound trigger all the way up to, I believe, a 5.5-pound trigger, all field adjustable. So if you want something a little stiffer or competition light, you can do that all without any tools. That's pretty cool. Now what makes this an absolute cheat code, aside from the reliability of this gun and how quiet it is probably this thermal right on top. Now this right here, this is the AGM Rattler TS25-384. This is their entry-level thermal model. But honestly, for what I use it for, it works awesome. It's an absolute cheat code. I can see all the different heat signatures out in the forest at nighttime. So when I do see a predator, some kind of animal out there, I can spot that thing pretty easily. It sticks out like a sore thumb. Some cool things that come with the Cox Arms rifles or pistols out there is you get this billet receiver set. This one's really cool. They actually customized this one for me. It has my channel logo right here in the bottom. It says MBK, MrBigKid. There's some things on it that I've outfitted from my tack packs. So I've been getting tack packs for a couple years now. They actually just started sponsoring my channel. So thank you, Tac Pack. I appreciate the partnership that we have. Right here, I have these Fab Defense flip-up polymer sights. So if the thermal fails, which it has before, when the battery's gone, it's gone. This thing does chew through those 123A batteries. Has a Delta quick detach system. So when this fails, I could simply take the thermal off, flip the sights up. Then I have some irons I can use for the pistol, or I guess some polymers that I have for the pistol. So it's a good backup situation. It doesn't make contact with the thermal at all, and it's in a perfect mounting position. As you know, thermals pretty much have to be almost right up to your eye where this eye cup is. So I was able to situate this properly so I can have both flip-up sights as a backup and then the thermal as my primary optic. Down here I swapped out the pistol grip. The one that came with the Cox wasn't too bad. I think it was an MFT pistol grip. I like the grip angle, but this was also an attack pack right here. I love the color, but this is a Reptilia grip. It has a nice upright angle, a lot more of a CQB style grip. This video is made possible by my friends over at TacPack. Now remember, TacPack's a monthly subscription box full of tactical and shooting accessories. Use code MBK and get yourself $60 worth of free gear in the first box that you receive. Let's check out some of the cool items I've gotten in the past with the TacPack. These just came in: Walker's FireMax rechargeable ear muffs, and these are compatible with the walkie-talkie system. This is the B5 Type 23 AR pistol grip. All these different blades, including a couple different karambits. A lot of knives. This just came in too. This is the Next Level Armament. This is a cool kit. This comes with the Ascend Mod 1 QD end plate and castle nut. It's got an ambi safety selector, and then it comes with an ambi charging handle. That's a cool kit. Like I said, use code MBK, get yourself $60 worth of free stuff in your first TacPack. Over the years, I've enjoyed my TacPack. I'm sure you guys will too if you subscribe. Again, code MBK. Inside the premium builds for the Cox Arms USA firearms, you have an upgraded bolt carrier group. It's a heavy duty bolt carrier group, minimized surface resistance, but really nicely built. They're beefy bolt carrier groups. This is a Viridian laser. I use it mainly for a hand stop, but it does have a built-in laser feature. So when you put a little pressure right on the front of this hand stop, there's a laser that comes out. It doesn't really clear the suppressor. It kind of distorts itself on the suppressor, but without the suppressor on, you're good to go. This isn't an expensive upgrade, but it's one of my favorite upgrades. This is the rail glove from Run Gun. It's a leather wrap for an AR. Now you can see right here where the leather actually indexes with your Picatinny rail, it recesses inside your pick rail right here. So you can still mount things, and this leather flexes a little bit, so you can still mount things right on top of where that leather indexes. Now you can cut this to size however you want. They do sell a couple different versions. But what's really nice is, especially in the winter time when it's sub-freezing temperatures outside, and then my camera goes off, there's some kind of predator outside, I can go ahead and grab this. I don't have to grab my gloves. It's something nice about having something leather to hold on to and not ice cold aluminum. Nice little touch, and it gives it kind of that rugged look. That just looks cool. That's it, guys. That was my show and tell on my Predator build. I built this thing to protect the homestead against 2- and 4-legged critters. It works great. It's really quiet. It's really fun to shoot. A little expensive to shoot, but man, I absolutely love this. Cox Arms USA 300 Blackout Stalker, 10.5-inch barrel. And yeah, there's a little custom Cerakote job they did. It's like a 4-color Cerakote camo pattern. And then this Reptilia grip just kind of complements that look. So hope you all have a good day. Be blessed. I'll see you guys later.